My number 3 trend that I would like to retire this year are government shutdowns.
Fair.
Also, P.S. I see you continuing resolution deadline in January. And listen up, dorks, not you. The dorks that passed the continuing resolution. Y'all better not do this again because it seems very suspicious to me that we were like, we'll just let it shut down. And then all of a sudden we get close to travel time with Thanksgiving.
Of course.
And y'all have places to go and family to see, and you want to go home on the holiday break is what it looks like to me. So we pass a continuing resolution that gets us through the holiday season and into mid-January. And if y'all buttholes do this again, I'm going to be hella suspicious. Welcome back and happy Tuesday, turkeys. How long have we known each other?
We've known each other for 2 decades.
I am not apologizing for who I am or what I like or the people that I love.
How do I be a wife? How do I be a mom? And how do I be myself and all of that? You didn't see that coming, did you?
It's the new year almost.
6? I'm forgetting like what year we're in, which I'm also kind of forgetting how old I am.
Coming all too fast, rolling downhill at an increasingly accelerated speed. But it's New Year's Eve or close thereto. And as is our usual, we would just like to send off 2025 with a eulogy, a lovely funeral, if you will, and perhaps recap what our least favorite trends have been this year in hopes that we may respectfully lay them to rest.
There's a few on here that I would really like to not see come into the new year.
I'm going to kick it off with something that's just been on the forefront of my mind probably all year this year, and as a commentary to myself of let's say goodbye to knee-jerk reactions without context and the immediate formulation of an opinion to be contrary to the thing said by the political figure that you hate.
Wow. Starting off with a banger.
Just like hang a minute and see, did you actually disagree with the thing? Or do you just not like the face attached to the mouth that it's coming out of?
Yeah. Yep. No, I 100% agree. And this is why it's funny because I had a feeling we were going to be slightly different. I was very literal with like literal things, but I like the thought process behind that because I completely agree. Okay, here's the contrast between my brain and your brain. The first thing I would like to lay to rest and not bring it to the new year is all the kids saying 6-7. 6-7. I don't even know what that means. I mean, I know what it means, but I don't. It's stupid. I just, like, I get it. We've been there. But, like, can we just move on now? You've had a good run with it.
Let's come up with a new one for 2026 that we can all hate and then not understand. Number 2 trend I'd like to show my the rest is people trying to peer pressure me into watching K-pop Demon Hunters. Because I don't have kids. And this has been...
That would be weird.
It started since before Halloween. Numerous random coworkers have said, have you watched K-pop Demon Hunters? You should. And at first I thought it was an adult show, and then I realized it was a kid's show, and I was like, I probably wasn't going to watch it before.
There's a lot of people trying to convince you?
A lot of coworkers have brought this up to me.
Do you think they're infiltrated and they're trying to get you because they're demon hunters? Sorry.
No idea. This is not even... By the time we all got together and our friend's kid wanted to watch it, I had already been told about it 1 bazillion times.
That's so crazy. I have not. That was the first time I heard about it.
I just don't know why people are trying to convince me to watch something that is a kid's show I don't have kids.
Well, yeah, that doesn't make sense for you. I mean...
Anyway.
Well, yeah, that's
also,
funny.
I'm scared of everything, and even that sounds like it would probably be too scary for me. Anyway.
No, I get it. There are some movies like not Disney Channel, like Disney movies growing up, like even a part of like Hercules where they get all creepy. I mean, there's a creepy part in every movie when you think about it.
I know.
Like, whatever. I can name a few examples, but we all know, ow, we eat your Maui. Sorry, elbow with my boob. Okay, moving on. Okay, another very literal trend that I would like to get rid of as I see it progressing into reality is low-rise jeans. Why are we back here? We're so back here. Why? Get rid of it. I know. It's just so crazy.
I guess for the kids, for the people in their late teens and their early 20s who don't have any pouches
body fat,
or fupas or rolls that they want to shove into a high-waisted pant, I guess enjoy. I can't come with you, but enjoy it whilst you can, and then come to the dark side of high rises when you hit your late 20s, early 30s, or after you have your first child. We'll be here to welcome you.
And then you'll look back at pictures and be like, wow. Anyway, not for me.
My number 3 trend that I would like to retire this year are government shutdowns.
Fair.
Also, P.S. I see you continuing resolution deadline in January, and listen up, dorks, not you. The dorks that passed the continuing resolution, y'all better not do this again, because it seems very suspicious to me that we were like, we'll just let it shut down. And then all of a sudden we get close to travel time with
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
of course.
And y'all have places to go and family to see, and you want to go home on the holiday break, is what it looks like to me. So we pass a continuing resolution that gets us through the holiday season and into mid-January. And if y'all buttholes do this again, I'm going to be hella suspicious.
Well, and also, the CEOs of all the airline companies were probably calling and be like, this is the best time of the year for our profits. You better open this stuff up. There's no way. It's too much money.
Sus, as the children say.
Okay, my number 3, which honestly should have been my number 1. I'm so scared because this is not just for next year. This is for the entirety of the rest of our lives. And that is the AI videos. I'm so scared. I'm like, literally, it's terrifying. I've caught myself getting tricked. Here's the thing. You either watch a video, like I've sent a few to Kenny. He's like, Kayla, it's AI. I'm like, no. And then I look really closely and then I can see it. Or they're so weird that they like generate a icky feeling in my
Yeah,
soul.
there's
And
the
I don't know how to
vibe.
explain it. Yes, like it makes me uncomfortable when it's like blatantly obvious that it's AI. I don't know if it's just because it's not normal for our human eyes to like see a human like whatever get disfigured or something. But I am not a fan, and it's gonna like, what are our kids gonna experience the way they live their lives? I'm terrified.
It's so confusing, and it's funny because legitimately next on my list of number 4 things I'd like to retire are the AI videos, but I specifically noted the ones of animals getting scared because I really like real videos of animals getting scared. You know,
Yeah,
when their cat gets surprised by something,
yeah.
or a dog gets freaked out and has, slow motion zoomies because they can't get traction. But there have been all these ones with freaking Sora of raccoons being scared by Halloween decorations. And I'm so mad that they're fake because it's ruining my sense of whimsy. And it's infiltrating my highly curated algorithm of animal videos and office humor.
It's ruining everything. I hate it. Okay. Back to fashion. I already know, I already said low rise jeans, and I didn't want to put these together because I feel like they're different. The really baggy straight leg jeans, I'm having an issue with. You literally saw me wear a pair of what I deemed as a baggy straight leg, and I'm still unsure how I feel about it. I'm really trying to like not be the older lady with the older fashion. But I'm like, this just remember when everything was just skin tight, skinny legs, crop top, whatever. Now it's like, if it's baggy on the top, or if it's skinny on the top, you gotta go baggy on the top. If it's skinny on the top, you gotta go baggy on the bottom. That's like the rule.
I feel like everyone I see that's younger than me is just baggy on top, baggy on bottom. We just
That too.
baggy.
Baggy all the way is acceptable, but like if you have something that's tight fitting, you have to at least have the opposite on the other end, says the influencers on Instagram.
I don't get carded anymore because it's all tight all the time. Yeah, with a high waist. Um, I would like to respectfully lay to rest number 5 on my list, which is remaking movies where we already have a really good original version of the movie. And specifically the ones where you make a sequel 25 years the original cast, and then you try to gaslight us into thinking these people haven't significantly aged.
That's weird. Is there an example?
No, I can't think of one off the top of my head, but I keep seeing trailers and things for it. And it happens too with TV show reunions. I think Sex
Yeah.
and the City has done some stuff
Yeah.
where
It's
it
not the
just,
same when they're old. It's
no.
almost
And
sad.
if you fast forward and we're going to say this is a 25 years later, I'm on board so they can be the
Yeah.
age that they are. But
I
it's
think they
weird
did
to,
that with Friends.
did they?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah.
But
So
like
if you're
they
ahead,
were old.
yeah, if you're ahead and you're old and everyone is supposed to be old, but when you just plop these people into the show and then, I don't know, dude, I want to watch new movies, not old new movies. redone poorly.
Yeah. Or like when you're so used to a character being a certain way and then they do hire new actors or actresses and they're so entirely different, it's hard to just like I get it, but like my brain doesn't conceptualize it. It feels different.
I guess if you're remaking them so that they have new special effects and the new kids that are watching them don't know what the old thing was, I guess maybe it's fun for them. I
Yeah,
just don't want to watch it.
I agree. Okay, there's a lot of like social media phone situations now for the remainder of my list. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but there's so many. Like I'm trying to figure out which one I should say next. Okay. On TikTok or Instagram, like the reels that are catchy. And like people do this, it's like clickbait videos, but they last a long time because you're like, I'm just waiting till the end of the video. And then it stops. And then it says like part two coming soon. Or like my link in my bio for the rest of the story. I'm like, you mother trucker. What did I just waste a minute of my life on? I didn't get the answer. I hate that so much. It makes me so mad.
And then I want to go back and unwatch it so they can't have a view.
I know. I know. It's the worst.
They get
I
me.
get why
They've
they're
gotten me a
doing it,
lot.
but I hate it.
Yeah, me too. Number 6 on my list. Stop it. Also, we hung out with my nephew last night and I
Wait,
learned
that was
that,
it?
yeah, my nephew told us that they're not allowed to say 6-7 at school anymore because they were so obnoxious about it. So now they're saying 6-heaven. Apparently, there's another number that's a thing. And then apparently also so is the number 21. I don't know what any of it is. I didn't get further context. He's 9. I told him for Christmas, well, we're obviously recording this beforehand, but for our family Christmas get together, I told him he needed to make a presentation on all of the brain rot jokes
Yes.
for his age group and present them to the family.
That's perfect. You know what's crazy? In our time with no social media, like things would get around like 1738, 369, 69, all the things that
420.
like 420. There was no social media to like spread the fire. It just happened organically. Crazy. Which is so funny. And I love that for us. But I'm like, this will never stop in the day of social media because there'll always be something and it
Well, I mean, if we manage
spreads
to do it
quickly.
without it, it
Right?
makes sense why they get to have a lot more turnover because there's way more
Yeah.
opportunity for it to spread more quickly.
Okay. Sticking with the social media and my hatred of, not hatred, it's just silly to me that people have whole channels with like TikTok hacks. But like, have you seen the spoofs where, like, for example, sorry, someone's like boiling water for pasta, and instead of like just draining it, they're like, if you put the strainer in the pan and then you tip the pan over, then like, how did I not know about this? Oh my God, to hack or whatever. Like, and then someone like, it's like Stitch incoming. They're like, it's the same thing as pouring in the strainer versus putting the strainer in the bowl. Like, just dumb hacks that like are dumb. And then you get the clickbait hacks that's like, I wish I would have known how to do this years ago. And it's like someone wetting a toilet paper roll. Then you think it's going to turn into something. You're like, okay, well, they're actually completely wetting the toilet paper.
Yes,
And
I
then it's
fall
like
for these
all
so
these,
often.
they're like ridiculous. And then you get to the end and it's actually really stupid. And again, I wasted so much time.
Me too. Just my fault for opening Instagram, but me too.
Yeah, me too.
I have a bonus remark of I would love for people to, I still don't want to use TikTok. So many people send me TikTok links. I click on them because I love the people that are sending them to me, but I hate going to that app. I hate it. I use it for our podcast stuff, but like I do not socially use it whatsoever. And
Same.
I feel so much peer pressure to be on it. And I just want to wait 2 weeks and watch a reel in peace.
I'm right there with you.
Next, one of my trends that I would like to see us retire is making everybody return to an in-person office setting for when the people that don't really need to be in an office have to go to an office. And I've heard about this across multiple companies on numerous fronts from multiple people. And maybe could we just not could we not make globalized solutions for localized problems? So
Mhm.
the adults that can't be adults, could we, micromanage them and leave the responsible ones alone?
I agree. It's just like to
Please.
do something. Like they feel like they have
Please.
to.
Yeah, it sort of feels like one person did, and then everybody else was like, yeah, let's go. And then I think I heard all the Microsoft Teams people had to go back into the office, which I found hysterical because they made all of the
Microsoft
tools
Teams.
to not.
Did you know that Teams apparently can show your location now when you take a meeting? So like if you say you're somewhere, but then you're at home or something. Yeah, it
I
sounds a
know
little
they also will
invasive.
send you transcripts of all of your phone calls, which is real great.
Anyway, that can be a whole other rabbit hole for another day. Another trend and or pathway of this world that we're living in that I would like to stop this next year, which it will not, it will continue to get worse, is all the different sporting events, the professional sports that we all love to watch, are now being streamed on 500 different platforms, and you have to have 500 different apps to be able to watch whatever you want to watch.
Dude.
Remember when we just had cable and they would all be there? Pretty much. I got to have Prime and Netflix, not Netflix, like YouTube
Actually,
TV.
Netflix has 2 of the Christmas Day games. I don't know if they have exclusive rights to stream them, but they are streaming 2 of the Christmas Day games.
Wow. And then you have like NFL ticket, like, and they're all expensive. I just cannot.
ESPN for Monday Night Football.
So dumb.
I know, the streaming thing is out of control. Okay, I would like to stop the trend this year of making reels trying to convince people to use their period blood for things. Y'all can do whatever you want. If you want to water it down and then water your plants with it for the nutrients, girl, have at it. But stop trying to convince me to do it because I don't wanna.
Yeah,
I
yeah. If
don't
you're
wanna
gonna
watch the
just
videos.
share it, but don't
Just because I
push.
watched a sourdough video doesn't mean I want to go down this road with you.
You're also on the witchy vibe, so they probably are like they're
It's
trying to test
100%.
your boundaries of the algorithm. I would like to stop next year with the wellness influencers promoting healthy products just for money, even though they're clearly not healthy. This goes for anything. Just any sponsored ad that you know doesn't really align with whoever you're talking to. They're just doing it because they're getting paid. It's so untrustworthy and annoying.
Amen. I would like to end the trend of AI tools for every single app or business or anything. I don't need an AI wizard to help me with my Sonic order. Go away.
That's not a real thing, is it?
I don't know. I haven't been on
It
the
will
Sonic
be.
app, but I swear to God, everything I'd click on, here's this, here's that, here's the AI. We don't all need an AI tool. It's sort of like how we don't all need to have a social media account, like Greg's Pest Control. I don't need to know what you're doing, probably.
That's so true. Yeah, there's everything is trying to be integrated with AI.
It's helpful on some stuff, but just calm down. You want to use our AI tool? No. It like pops up every time you're on the website.
Oh, that's stressful. What are we going to be talking about in 20 years? Okay. My last one, I'm going to switch it around. And instead of getting rid of something from my last one, I would like to let's bring back using LOL and not being called a millennial. Let's do LOL again because I use it in all my texts. Because what are you doing if you're not using it?
Yeah, how do you soften the blow?
How do you express yourself lightly? Like, ha, LOL. I even voice messaged you the other day and I said LOL out loud, which I normally don't. And then I listened back to it. I'm like, I just said LOL. I'm really old.
Me too.
Just kidding.
No, it's good for you. I agree. I'm here. My last one is a let's stop and then let's replace. So let's retire the trend that has been going on for a while of arguing with people on the internet. Because why? It's a waste of your time. I mean, I kind of like reading them sometimes in the comments, but I could go without. And then maybe let's replace that with a random act of kindness per day. I think we would all be happier.
I feel like the world would be a better place.
It would be. We'd all be happier. The world would be happier. Things could be better. Let's try it. All right.
Well, here's to 2026. Hoping for the best. I can't wait to
see what things the kids have come up with for us for the new year. And until next week, I'll see you next year. Love you. Bye.